expect out of UAB here coming up?
I've been impressed with what I've been able to watch on tape. I think the coach has them playing hard, very deep in the guard court, playing very fast, and trying to force a lot of turnovers on the defensive end. So I guess I was pleasantly surprised, given what they had lost off last year's team, to see that they were competing at a pretty high level early in the season.
How much different is this team now? Obviously a different makeup than last year.
Yeah, it is. They had the all-conference inside kid last year, and now they're more guard-oriented than they were a year ago. And obviously they're playing a whole different style. It's the North Carolina style where they're fast, very explosive in transition, and they keep running guards in and out at you. And they'll play a smaller lineup, which is something that we haven't seen yet this year. So it'll be a good test for us. I really believe that. I think they're a very good basketball team.
Big win the other night. What did you learn? What all of you picked apart from that one?
Well, we did some good things defensively, especially in regards to us being able to follow the plan and put in place for the guys. So that was encouraging to see early in the year that we were able to start the scout reports. We had some breakdowns offensively, some bad decisions, or breakdowns defensively at times, and some bad decisions offensively that we have to clean up, or we just made the wrong read. But that's part of early season basketball. That's going to happen, and you look at the tape, and you'd like to think guys will learn from that.
Coach, you've said all offseason that you guys just wanted to get to a game and be in the season. Is the team a little bit more relaxed now after that first one?
I think there was a lot of anxious tension leading up to that first game because guys wanted to play. And people have been talking about it for a long time. So to finally have it get here was good for everybody involved, I think. And I just think we had reached the point where we weren't going to learn much more playing against each other in practice. We needed some game footage against somebody else where we can compare and pick some things apart and try to move forward. I think we accomplished that Friday night. We got a win, and now we'll hopefully put some of what we learned to work Wednesday night against UAB.
Chapman had a few jitters there in the first half. I think 4 turnovers, settled down in the second half. What'd you like out of him?
I like the way he bounced back for some early struggles. And a couple of those early turnovers weren't necessarily his fault. Some of his teammates didn't make plays at times that they need to make plays on passes that were pretty good passes. But he didn't let it frustrate him, and he came out of that first TV timeout from that point forward playing very good basketball. And he's got to get the basketball inside a little bit more, and that's something we're going to continue to work on. We want to make sure he dictates the pace of the game and that we're playing at a fever pitch at all times. And, he's playing a different role than he did last year. He didn't have to play 6-7 minutes at a time a year ago, and that's been the case this year, and it's going to take a little bit of a period of adjustment for him.
Talk about the ability for so many different people to contribute in so many different ways.
Well, it's a great problem to have. We've got some quality depth, guys that have prepared themselves in a lot of ways that probably are more minutes than they received the other night. But the guys ahead of them have improved and are playing well as well. So they just have to keep plugging, keep fighting, and when their number's called, they have to be ready. And I thought our bench Friday night really answered the bell when we put it on the floor.
Coach, you see that record turnout exhibition game and the season opener. How nice is it for these guys to have that support right away with 4 off the bat?
It's a difference maker. It's incredible. And you watch some of the games across the country that are being played, and you can count the people in the stands, and that's Big 10 and Big 12. And we're just lucky. We're fortunate to have what we have, and we're very grateful that our fans continue to support us. And I'm hopeful that they'll be out here in full force